Everybody is talking about the new UCL winner Kvaratskhelia card, and honestly, I understand why. The moment people saw that 107 rating, the Champions League winner design, and those ridiculous stats, the comparison started immediately. Is this actually his best card ever? Is he better than the old version that so many players already love using? Because let's be honest, Kvaratskhelia has always had amazing cards in eFootball. Even his older versions were already among the smoothest dribblers in the entire game. So this isn't a situation where Konami is upgrading an average card. They're trying to improve a card that was already elite. And after looking at the stats, the playstyle, the player skills, and the progression build, I think this version has a very strong argument for being his best one yet. The first thing we need to talk about is the playstyle. Prolific winger. And honestly, this is exactly what you want on a player like Kvaratskhelia. A prolific winger naturally stays wide, attacks open spaces, and constantly looks to isolate defenders in 1-versus-1 situations. That is literally the perfect environment for a player with these dribbling stats. Just look at them. 96 ball control, 97 dribbling, 94 tight possession. These numbers are ridiculous. These aren't just good dribbling stats. These are stats that completely change how a player feels on the ball. The reason older Kvaratskhelia cards became fan favorites was because they felt smooth, responsive, and almost impossible to predict. This new version takes that feeling and pushes it even further. With 97 dribbling, he glides past defenders effortlessly. With 96 ball control, he brings difficult passes under control instantly. And with 94 tight possession, he can survive in crowded spaces where most wingers would lose the ball immediately. You know those situations where two defenders are trying to trap you near the touchline, and somehow you still escape? That's exactly what this card does. But then Konami decided that wasn't enough because they also gave him 95 speed and 95 acceleration. And this is where things become scary. A lot of players have elite dribbling, a lot of players have elite pace. Very few players have both at this level. Once Kvaratskhelia beats a defender, he doesn't just create space, he completely leaves them behind. And that becomes even more dangerous when you add his player skills into the equation. Acceleration burst and momentum dribbling are probably two of the best skills he could possibly have. Acceleration burst allows him to explode away from defenders instantly, while momentum dribbling makes his changes of direction feel sharper and more aggressive. When both of these skills activate together, defenders can genuinely feel helpless. 1 second they're in control, the next second Kvaratskhelia is already attacking open space. This combination alone makes him one of the most dangerous 1-versus-1 attackers in eFootball right now. This version changes that conversation completely. With 90 finishing, defenders can't simply focus on stopping the dribble anymore. If he cuts inside, he can score. If he gets through on goal, he can score. If he finds a pocket of space around the box, he can score. Suddenly, he's not just creating danger, he's finishing it himself. And then you have 86 curl. We all know the classic Kvaratskhelia move. Start from the left wing, cut inside, and bend the ball toward the far corner. With 86 curl, he can still score those beautiful finesse shots, while also having enough power to blast shots past keepers when necessary. So if you packed UCL winner Kvaratskhelia, you should be excited because you're getting one of the most explosive wingers in eFootball.